Hey guys, welcome to Intoxicated Logic Talks. I'm your host, So True, and joining me as always is my fucking pops.
What's up, So True?
What is up? Let's fucking rock on.
Let's rock on.
Hey pops, what's going on?
Well, been a long week. Injuries and,
Fucking
just getting old.
Injuries.
Yeah, I'm getting old,
You,
just getting old.
I love the way you said that. Been getting old? No, you been old. I mean, for quite a while now.
I felt old the moment you were born. And every day you were living.
That's kind of fucked up.
And every day you were living, I got older. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with my life?
That's kind of
bastard.
That's kind of fucked up. So speaking of, since the day I was born, so I just want to point something fucking out to you because, like, this is a father-son, podcast and shit.
Right.
So, you never really truly loved me as a child. What? Yeah. So get this, guys. Okay, so as a kid, I'm sorry about this, Brian. I'm going to call all of my brothers out on this one.
Okay.
Because, Brian, you did your thing. But Brett was your pride and joy. Pride and fucking joy.
Oh, my God.
So,
all right. So here's the thing. Brett was, he was the football prodigy. I'm sorry.
all right. And I'm not going to say I said so, but I was talking to Storm about this whole thing, and I exactly said that. I was like, Brett was my dad's pride and joy when we were growing up because Brett was a football star. Brett, so I was like, yeah, so my dad would go to every one of his football practices and watch him practice. That's how much he loved Brett at the time. Brett, and I mean, I know you still love him to death, but like then you were at everything with him. You're always there. And when I was practicing, you weren't there. I mean, granted, we were both practicing at the same time, so it was kind of hard for you to be at both, but you would choose him over me any day of the week. Like, and
I thought you were too young to notice that shit.
and on top of that, you would choose his games over my games. And I get it. His team was always a winning team, and my team was always a losing team. So I think I get it. You got to celebrate at his games.
So here's the thing. I don't know how or why. But every team he ever played on, they win. They won.
They were a winner. They won championship the first year he played fucking the tackle football. Like, the Cougars.
Yeah.
I mean, and then I also took his football number from him. His first football number was 58.
Yeah.
I would wear 58 because of him.
Yeah.
But
I'm sorry you felt that way, but I did love you. I'm sorry.
I know you loved me, but no, you. That was your son. I was your kid. I was just your kid. And, yeah, I was the butterball. But I was your kid. But, no, he was your son.
What? Now, here's the thing. So, I would leave you alone with your mother more because Brett hated his mother. Charlene, he hated her.
Yeah.
He did not want to be around her. He didn't want to talk to her.
Yeah.
He didn't.
He was not.
And I was like trying to help him out through that period of his life,
He
he never got over it,
He was always the brother that wanted to fight.
Yeah.
He was ready to fight at any given moment.
Yeah.
Like, and like I remember going to school, like we were in the same elementary school, and he would tell me, like, look, if you got a kid picking on you, listen, you're my brother. I'm the only one that gets to pick on you.
Yeah.
If they pick on you, let me know because I'm kick their ass. But he didn't say kick their ass, so he said beat them up because we were in elementary school and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but
and he probably could have.
He would, yeah. I mean, that's just his mentality the whole time was like, You know, like always just I don't know. He was your favorite.
Listen, if I could get up and come over there and hug you, I would right now.
Yeah. I mean, this is how much hold on. This is how much he was a favorite. Tell the story about you when you forgot about me.
I already told that on here, and my heart has been broken ever since. It really has. And I did not. And so you were at football practice, and I got held up at the job, and I got late picking you up.
Yeah.
Okay. And your practices were sometimes earlier than his, and I had to get when I got there to pick you up, I was late. I was hour late or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy fuck.
As a kid, that fucking hurts.
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
there's no understanding.
Do you remember that day?
I honestly don't remember, Dave.
I'm so glad you don't. Because
I remember.
I remember it like it was yesterday. I pulled up to this field, practice field,
You know what, though? I'm going to give you some credit right now. So the year I played on the Mustangs, Pee-wee, you were the one who got our logos put on our helmets.
Yeah.
You went and bought all the logos, right? You bought them?
Yeah.
You bought all the logos for the football team, and you did sit there and put on all the logos for them.
Yeah, let me tell you something. You played for what is it? The junior high in Arizona.
Oh yeah.
What was it? Call them out.
The River Valley.
Really?
No, it was Fox Creek.
Fox Creek.
Yeah.
Football team.
Yeah.
This little motherfucker was the star.
Yeah, I was.
They put him in as a running back.
Yeah, hold on. I was not a butterball then.
No.
I actually lost a lot of weight then.
Yeah. They put him in as running back. They give him the ball, and he would bust through the middle, and you'd see 2 or 3 boys hanging on his side, and he'd be just like,
power through it,
through it, and just touchdown. Every time they gave him the ball, it was a touchdown just about.
Yeah,
he was kicking some ass. I was like, holy shit, what do I got here? and it's like next year, he's like, I don't like football no more. I hate you. And then he got out there that year. He's like, I don't like football no more, but Dad, do you need your tires rotated? I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, this is kind of cool. So he's like a 13-year-old.
I was 13.
13, and I'm like, yeah, here's some tools.
No, I was 14. I was 14.
14.
Yeah.
I gave him some tools, and next thing you know, he's got all my tires off and rotated my tires and asking me how to do a brake job. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll show you how to do a brake job.
We did a brake job on the Ram Charger.
Yeah.
All drum brake vehicle, man. It was fun.
So all of a sudden, it was like Brett went from, he didn't want to play football no more. And then all of a sudden, after that moment, you were my favorite. You became my favorite after that.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, Ben's going to be doing all my house, fixing and my car fixing for me from now on. And now he's got a damn girlfriend, and I can't get him to do a damn thing for me no more.
No, I got to do everything for her now.
I'm going to have to pay somebody to do it now. This sucks.
That's going to get expensive. You know what? So, yeah. I was talking to her family today, and I was like, I love doing stuff on my own because I don't spend the money to I don't have to pay lawyers, or I don't have to pay someone to fix my car. I do it all on my own. Yeah. I want to do it on my own because I'm gonna save money, plus 2, I get to learn about something new.
Wait, so you're 32?
I'm 32. Right?
So I'm sorry I called your age out, but you got about 8 years, and then you're gonna be like, I'm gonna pay somebody to rotate my tires.
Actually, I'm gonna. I'm gonna go ahead and call myself out on this one. For the last month, I come home every day, and it's wintertime, so we ain't got to cut the grass.
Yeah.
But by the time grass season comes over, I'm already been thinking about having someone else take care of my yard. Like, I was just like, man, I don't want to cut my grass anymore.
Stormy's young. She should be able to cut grass.
I could only imagine her out there on a riding lawnmower, just going in circles.
Course.
She would definitely have headphones on, jamming out the whole time. She would be bouncing it. She would bounce up and down on the lawnmower, just rocking out.
Just like riding along.
You would see her leg propped up on the hood of the lawnmower and shit. It would be a good fucking time. You know it?
Yeah.
It'd just be good.
I'd like to watch the camera of her just riding by. And stop right in front of his door and run in, grab a glass of wine and run back out to it.
That would be her.
Yeah.
She would need her glass of wine. I'd probably have to install an umbrella on the lawnmower or something like that.
Yeah.
To keep her shaded.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. It'd be worth it, every bit of it.
Yeah, it would be. I'd sit in the rocking chair the whole time.
Yeah.
It'd be good. But
so moving on. I do love you.
I know you, Brett. I'm sorry. I guess I'm his pride and joy now. I'm sorry.
You are my pride and joy.
But I mean, we love everyone. No, we love Brett and Brian and the family.
Brett is always gonna be the football prodigy.
He
even
is.
though he quit on me.
He is. No, but he's. I mean, he's.
Hey, even after high school, he joined a semi-pro team.
Yeah,
and he did really well.
Yeah, he did Vipers. Yeah. The Vipers.
Yeah.
See, Brett, it's okay because I will remember everything. Okay, he's not gonna remember shit over here. But he was on the Vipers.
Yeah,
and he played strong safety on the Vipers, and he fucking killed it.
Yeah.
That is something else. So we used to when he played on the Vipers, we would go to those fields with a bunch of his friends and just play football.
Yeah.
Everyone would come and it would get dark and they would turn off the lights on us, so everyone would turn their car lights on and would still play.
Yeah.
Until we got kicked out of there.
Yeah.
And that shit was fucking fun as crap. Yeah. Like I do miss those days.
Yeah.
But
days come and go, you know. Life either speeds up or slows down.
It needs to slow the fuck down.
I'm hoping it slows down for me soon.
Yeah. It's been, I mean, it's a high pace. We got shit every fucking weekend.
Yeah.
It's non-stop for us. But,
so, all right. So, moving on. Stormy started some shit this weekend, didn't
Stormy, she got some shit rolling. We are giving her credit for this one. So we have our friend we talked about on the last podcast.
Yeah.
Bleep. Or the Mario jump if you guys watched it. I'm gonna try not to say it this time.
Yeah.
But we hooked him up with one of her middle school friends from back in the day.
Okay.
High school. She corrected me. She said high school. I apologize. So they were high school friends back in the day. And and it seemed to me like these two had more than a good time. Right? Because, first of all, she was messaging Stormy about him when Stormy posted a Snapchat of him. So she was like, is he single? So Stormy started talking to her, and she was like, well, we have my pops has a show next Friday, and we'll just invite Matt to come out. Damn it, I said it. We'll invite him to come out. So, you know, of course, she gets to the house and stuff like that. But you pick me up, and we go to the show, and they get there, they're already kind of talking. Yeah. I'm like, all right, they're talking, they're hitting it off. Good God. By like the first set, I was done with them being together.
Yeah. I was they were actually turning stomachs.
Yeah. No, like it's fun when you're like, all right, it's one. They literally met 2 hours ago. At this point, 2-3 hours ago, they literally just met.
Yeah,
you know, and I get it. You're talking and you hit it off and shit like that. But holy crap! Like every time you turned your head, their faces was just dug into each other. Like And
it's
then
like somebody was trying to suck the life out of the other one.
right, the whole fucking time they were standing up in front of the stage, going at it.
Yeah.
Then they sat down. They're going at it. I'm like, good God. Do you guys even have, like, can you breathe? Can you guys not breathe?
So this whole night went on like this.
Right.
And I had conflicting reports. There would be some people who would like, do you know them? They're making me sick to my stomach.
Uh-huh.
But let me tell you something. I met this other girl. And I'm out there talking to her. It wasn't just I met the girl. I was out there talking to some people.
Right.
And Matt and her, I did it. Him and her walked on by.
Uh-huh.
And the girl goes, oh my God, you guys just make me so happy. I love Young Love. Young Love running around rampant around here. I'm like, I looked at her and I said, are you crazy? That is just sickening. Like,
yeah, no, them two. I mean, young love is one thing, but like when you're sucking each other's face off.
I mean, if they would have been together, if there would be a couple that's been together like 6 months or something, and they're still sucking each other's face off, that would be pretty impressive.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, like by month 1, you're already at each other's throat.
Yeah.
Usually. But we're trying to keep someone tamed over here. But no, like what?
Right.
Like what a flip of a story from him getting like not really rejected by a girl, but like left by a girl, because he didn't get rejected. She was just like, you can't go to my mom's house. That was the girl before on last week's episode.
Yeah.
And then to this week, bringing a girl home in a sense.
Wait a minute. This is the other part of the story.
Yeah.
That we're not going to hold back on.
No.
You and Stormy decided, you know what? We're going to let you guys, we're going to open up our home.
Yeah.
And
our
you
home,
guys can come sleep off your drunkenness.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you could sleep off the drunkenness. Yeah.
Did,
sleep. But
so was the cleanup bad afterwards?
I don't know. Huh? Yeah,
Did you burn
we
the
honestly have been afraid to open that door.
Oh.
To be honest, we have not opened that door. It has stayed closed since.
So you know what you should do? You should hire him.
Uh-huh.
Or call him.
You know what? No. Yeah, he's coming to watch the animals. We'll have him go in there and clean up for us.
Hey, buddy, you need to go ahead and clean that sheet and mattress. And,
Yeah.
Clean this room up, you know.
Just do what you got to. Yeah, do what you got to do. But yeah. Hope.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
You're gonna leave him here alone?
Now, no.
Is she allowed to come see him?
Well, see, me and Storm has talked about it, and we're gonna have to go with the word no. So, like,
all right, that's mean as fuck, man. Like, you guys fixed him up.
Hold on, she could come visit, but she cannot stay.
Okay, so you just open the door for it to happen on the couch.
Oh, hell no. I find that
It'll be on the kitchen sink.
No.
On the couch.
I find out anything. And
you might want to put a padlock on the podcast room, because I sure don't want to even think about it happening on the podcast desk.
Yeah, me neither. Now,
even though something's probably already happened out here that I don't want to know about.
But with all that being said, like, I have cameras on my my house, so I will know when she's here and when she leaves.
Oh yeah, make sure you know.
And I will put my backdoor camera on the inside of the house. So we will know if anything happens.
I have that shit pointed on my kitchen counter. don't do it on my kitchen counter. And the speaker's on. Don't do it on my kitchen counter.
Right, because we can hear. So on that camera, we can hear and we can talk.
Yeah.
So.
Oh God.
Yeah. And we're gonna have to call and check in on our babies when we want.
Remind me to put the cameras in the drawer where me and Gina have to house sit. Okay.
Lord.
So anyway, we're moving on. Let's move on. NFL. Jaguars have made it.
Jaguars have made it, and we're waiting on to see if the Lions have.
The Lions are far, far, far away.
Of course, we will know by the time this comes out, but like right now,
yeah,
Jacksonville's definitely in.
Yeah,
and Lions currently are hoping Seattle loses.
Yeah, Seattle loses,
and they beat
win.
And they beat Green Bay.
Yeah,
so that's what we're hoping for, and then we're hoping that the Lions and Jacksonville meet up again in the Super Bowl. So we can have a rematch.
And it's not going to go much different than last
it'll
time.
go way different.
It'll be pretty close.
Yeah, it'd be way different, I think. But
okay, so this ain't a sports show. We're gonna move on. We said our bit, you know. I want to know what this next thing you're talking about. I'm totally lost.
Oh shit. My God. I have created something that I still love to death, but I kind of hate at the same time. I've created my own monster named Stormy. She just like, it's so hard to talk about. Like, free range. I got free range of this. So I have made Slipped Up before and talked about like her working and stuff. And I'm like, you don't have to work because I make money.
Wait, what? Hold on. No, I've talked to you.
Trust me,
and
I know.
I'm not trying to make Stormy
Trust
upset.
me, I know. I got yelled at again today about it. So
okay, all right.
I got yelled at by her mom.
Her mom? And probably Greg probably gives you a bunch of crap too.
Yeah, he does, but he kind of lays.
So I don't know if Stormy's listening. She might be listening. But Ben's dreams of a perfect relationship was to have somebody to help and support. And he would love to just pay the bills. And he would love to just, keep the car payments up, the house payments up, the bills and the house paid up. But he also loved somebody that could work and put up money so they could do vacations.
Yeah.
And they could do,
that's pretty true.
Buy people things and, do that extra little bit.
The extra, yeah.
Because that's how these couples that really are successful do it these days.
And I hate to say this, folks, but me and her have called ourselves power couple.
You're not a power couple until she's the other half of the power. You got like,
No, like and the reason why
she can support you all she wants,
right? But like we actually have helped other people out already, like on stuff like away from family. We've helped other people kind of push through things.
Yeah. I get you.
So
I've done that too, but the only way that I'm able to do it is go out and physically help them. Mm-hmm. Physically help them, remodel a part of their house so it's livable.
Right, exactly.
Go build somebody, yeah. You know what I mean?
I get exactly what you're saying.
And I've done that several times with several friends, and it happens, and that's how you do it,
Yeah.
Especially when you're in my boat. But if you can, financially help them, slightly,
So my monster, I got barked at by her mom, and then she got barked at by her mom about it today. So, yeah. But
So, and believe me, you should really listen to your elders.
You know, you're probably right. Um, so like, I mean, like, my perfect world would be like I fucking am filthy rich and no one else, has, but that's not reality.
But also too, you know, you don't want to be, you don't want to, you don't want to. I can't think of the word. You don't want to help somebody that doesn't appreciate it, and it ain't gonna really help them. You don't want to you know, when it comes to being that person that helps somebody, you don't want them to take advantage of it, you know?
Right.
And then
No, I get it.
Do something that really don't help them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many people that.
Yeah.
That
So, and another big thing about me is I'm all about success.
yeah,
Like being very successful in life is very, very important.
right.
So like, it's
Even though either one of us has figured that out yet.
yeah. No, I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it works out.
I hope you do before I die. So
I do. I hope so
can-
too because
then you can give me the secret.
so
6
here's
months
the
before
deal.
I
Like
die.
I want her like. So I actually talked to her about this. I was like, hey, guess what? When I start my own business, you're working
Yeah.
because she's got to be my secretary.
Well, then she can earn some money and
Yeah,
you know.
exactly. She's my secretary. It's our business. So therefore, like, she will make paychecks like me.
So I know this actual power couple
Uh-huh.
that did that. They started a furniture business
Uh-huh.
and they were doing furniture, and one of the persons was like a wood guru,
Mm-hmm.
and the other person was like legal type person, and
Right.
they started a business and started selling furniture, and it did really good. But then one just stayed on the same track with the wood. The furniture started falling out. Well, she decided she was going to run for the city, probate judge in that city, and she became the probate judge of that city.
Right.
And now they're still a power couple, but they don't work with each other anymore. She's a probate judge over here, and he's,
Yeah, running his own show.
running his own show, and they're still the power couple. Only
Yeah.
they're doing it from different angles, now.
Yeah.
But, that's what I'm saying, You grow and
Yeah. No, and that's right. And of course, like, and it started out slow for him. I guarantee it started slow, and then all of a sudden, it picked up. It
rough points.
honestly, in a 10-year period, it has for them changed drastically.
Right,
So.
yeah. It really has. So, you have talked about the Jehovah Witnesses.
Yeah, no, so I was actually gonna look up
Have
shit.
they come by your house?
Not here.
Not here?
Not here, but in
So I live in the country.
Savannah.
So I live in the freaking country. And these
Yeah.
jokers are riding around on their bicycles. And they come up to my fence. And Momo was my dog. at the
Oh
time.
yeah.
And they come up to my fence, and they're just standing in front of my fence with this vicious dog barking at them. And they're like, kept looking at my house. I'm looking at the door now, because I heard Momo barking
Right.
for like 5 minutes, And I
Yeah.
started looking out my door. I'm like,
What
are these guys in these shirts? What do you guys want?
What the fuck
So
is
I
your
walked
problem?
out there and I said, "Are you aggravating my dog on purpose?" And they're like, "No, we'd like to talk to you." I'm like, "I don't want to talk. Get on that bike and ride to the next house.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna open this gate." And they went ahead and left. But
Yeah. I was
they're relentless.
no, trust me. They knocked on my door in Savannah.
Uh-huh.
Like, I didn't want to fucking talk, but it's like you open the door, and before you could say a fucking word, there's like two of them there, and they got like this whole skit down on how to do this. It's literally, what is that shit? Like, I can't think of the word, but anyways, these two fuckers will sit there and just start talking. They're like, blah, 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 and look at the other one, and the other one's like, yeah, that's exactly right. You know, like it's a sales skit. Yeah. It's literally a sales skit. Yeah. And they're just talking to like back and forth and try to get you in the conversation, like, so because they're asking each other questions first, and then they look at you and ask you a question, and you're like, I don't fucking care. Please leave. You know? So like, but I was just like, and then like, they realized I wasn't responding, so they reach in their little purse they carry, you know, and hand me a book, and then they leave. I'm like, okay. Like, I don't really care. Like, you're bothering me at my house. You know, like, that shit is the most annoying thing. I'm sorry. People that go door to door and knocking, and, like, they're at your trying to sell you shit, I don't care.
I got a fucking great idea.
What?
Ben?
What?
If that ever happens here, you ask them, you go, do you have a pamphlet? All right. So, and if they give you a pamphlet, you go, hey, you guys, I want you to watch this. And you guys just pay attention to this. And you go out to your driveway, and you put that pamphlet under the tire of your Mustang, under the rear tire. And you crank up the Mustang, and you just peel out on top of it. And tell them, that's what I think of that pamphlet. See ya.
Dude, that would be honestly be the greatest thing. But I think because my neighbors already hate me, they would hate me a little more.
Well, you do it in the driveway. You don't have to get it out on the street. Of course, getting it out on the street would be good.
Me making noise would probably irritate my neighbors because.
What are they gonna do when I have the band over here?
I don't know. Well, one actually, he doesn't hate me. He probably doesn't like me very much right now because of dog, problems. The one he would be like, yeah, I want to be over here with the band. The other one, on the other hand, will never like me. I don't care what I do. He probably won't ever like me, and I'm fine with it.
Okay.
My dog is gonna be my dog, and he's gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah.
So
you know what? He's gonna be the one that loves your dog in 5 years.
In 5 years, when the dog calms down,
when the dog calms down, he's just like a lovable dog, and he doesn't.
My dog's already lovable. All he wants to do is charge at you and then give you a kiss on the face.
Yeah, he's probably going to help him out one day, and it'll be over with.
Yeah.
So, I mean, a snake's going to be coming across the yard, and Blue's going to jump out there and chase the snake off or something.
Right. Like, I mean, just,
yeah. You know, and then he's going to be like, man, this dog is my best friend.
Right.
He just saved my life, you know.
Blue, he's my boy.
Yeah. So, I'm going to tell you this. This is what way it's going to go down. You're going to go to a restaurant, and you're going to have a choice of ordering a T-bone steak or an omelet. And they're both going to be the same price.
Dude, you're so fucking right now.
I mean,
like the prices of these fucking eggs. What the fuck is going? Where is this coming from? We literally have Tyson chicken with fucking millions of chickens with no problem. What? Like, let them fucking bitches lay some eggs.
Yeah, let them at least lay one egg before they die, so we'll have some more eggs.
Like, what the fuck? No, they're just gonna slaughter all these chickens or something. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck is raising these prices because honestly, I haven't researched it.
Yeah,
and that's on me. But still, like, what the actual fuck? Like, it's eggs, literally eggs. I was telling Stormy, I'm like, we're literally just going to go ahead and get us a couple of chickens because we're going to get rich off of that.
Yeah, well, I got several friends that sell eggs. So I told Gina the other day that we are going to their house to get our eggs from.
You know what, though? You got the land. Let's make a chicken coop.
It's like
we're making a chicken coop. We're doing it. We need to do a coop.
Do that. I mean,
like, not here, silly.
We have been invaded.
We have been invaded.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
But, but, but anyways, like the eggs, like we need to find a way so we can just. I don't even care about having the eggs. I'd rather sell them bitches, because I'm gonna be rich off just selling them.
I mean,
Like they lay an egg a day or something like that.
no, I mean, so most people that raise their own chickens have eggs, and they sell them for $2 a dozen.
Yeah.
Now they're going to be putting them up to $4 a dozen, and still going to be a smoking deal.
Right.
Compared to how much expensive eggs are.
Like someone told me they paid, damn it was 18 eggs for like $10.
Yeah.
Or $12 for 18 eggs.
Well, Gina was telling me that it was like $18 for 18 eggs.
$1 an egg?
In California. Yeah.
$1 an egg.
$1 an egg.
Like, so here's the thing. Chicken wings have also been on the fucking increase.
Oh, yeah. You can't go to a restaurant and buy chicken wings for less than $1
a wing. $1. Less than $1. That's ridiculous.
12 wings, $12.
Yep. Some are $1.50 in some places. Like, you can't. Like, that's ridiculous. They used to be like 50 cents a piece.
Yeah.
It used to be $10 or $20.
Well, I remember the day you could go in and spend $8 and get unlimited wings.
That's crazy. Like,
I mean,
but like, so what's the big deal? Why is it all of a sudden now?
And a wing is not that much meat. It's just a taste, you know.
But why? Like, what? I want to know why things like that increase, because it's not like we're have a less amount of chicken. We honestly probably have more places that have.
No, I guarantee there's more people raising chickens now than there was back when chickens were popular.
Right, exactly. Like, so why is price increasing all of a sudden? Like, I want to know whose bright idea was this? Was this another Biden idea?
It could have been.
All right, I'm sorry. I might have called the wrong person out, but still.
No.
I know you want to move on because I said that.
Yeah.
I got it. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to move on.
It's a touchy subject.
That's a touchy subject. Okay, we're going to move on. So.
We're going to come back to it, though, here in a minute.
Are we?
Yeah.
You got to let things calm down a little bit?
I'm going to let it calm down for a bit.
I just pissed a lot of people off. I'm sorry.
Half the people. At least half the people.
I'm drinking. I can't help it.
Yeah.
So, me and Stormy, for the most part, we came across this game called Throw Burrito. This shit's fun as fuck. So, basically, though, you get to throw shit at each other. Literally throw shit at each other. And, like, the first person to get hit with a burrito, wins that round.
Right.
But, like, it's a speed card game. Like, and it's fucking fun as fuck because, like, so when I discard, it goes into the other player's pile. And you just keep going until you match 3 cards up. And when you match 3 cards up, you hear someone say, Burrito War. Right? When they say Burrito War, everyone at the table reaches for the 2. There's only 2 burritos now. Like, people just reach for them and throw them at each other. And if whoever gets hit loses. Like, it doesn't matter if they were involved or not. If they get hit with that burrito, they lose. They get what they call a burrito bruise. This shit's so fucking fun and competitive. It's insane. Like, whoever came up with this was fucking smart as shit. There's also like a throw avocado also. So they made an avocado
Wait a minute. So, I mean, are you like, is it like a rubber burrito or
it's a foam burrito.
Oh, okay, so it ain't gonna hurt.
It's very soft foam. Like, it does not hurt. Granted, someone says it does hurt but that's probably because someone's got an arm that throws rockets. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I bet you if you give it to like a quarterback or a baseball pitcher hit you with that thing, I bet you that shit would hurt.
I mean, are you sitting at a table like this and you're throwing it like?
Yeah, I'm throwing it like this. But then there's the burrito duel. The burrito duel. That's the serious one. So you stand up and you do your 3-step march, right? I mean, I guess a burrito.
So you back up like
back to back, 3 steps.
1, 2, 3,
and then but you have some. So the way we did it, we did 1, 2, 3, and then when they say burrito, you turn around and you throw the damn thing at them. Yeah. So like I am good at it. I'm just gonna say that I was phenomenal at it because I'm gonna tell you why. Because of my football age, like career that I had as a kid. I understand where people are throwing that damn thing at. You know to observe where they're gonna throw it at. You know, you watch it because I made the 2 other people go against each other first, and I watched both of them how they throw the damn thing. And then when I knew that, I got secrets.
Yeah.
So like, and like I mean, depending on the person, I would do a certain thing when I threw it. Like one would go low, and when he turned around, he would throw low and go straight with it. He would throw it straight on. So I knew to jump to the side and throw low. So as soon as I turn around, side, throw. And I would let him throw first because I was jumping out of the way. See, it ain't, the early bird doesn't always get it. The fastest person doesn't always get it. So, then, all right. So, I mean, okay, so that's the game. That's a fun fucking game. I loved it, and I can't wait to play it again. It'll be fun. I bet you it would be really fun drinking. If we all get drunk and play it and try to throw a fucking burrito, oh, that shit would be hilarious. I would throw it and then fall in the sink or something. That shit would be hilarious. But then me and Stormy played another game, which is a murder solve case game.
I like you showed me that game.
Unsolved murder cases.
Yeah.
Which it took us, for that case, it took us about 3 hours.
Yeah.
Of doing it, and that your job is literally be a detective and find out the murder, who murdered the person.
It sounds fucking. I would really like to try it. I'm not sure I could do it with my wife. I don't think she would.
I think she could. I mean,
I think, but I don't think her attention span would be.
No, I think she would be into it because she loves things like that.
Yeah.
I honestly think she would enjoy that. That would be a good time. I think you should try. Yeah. And we do have the one we did. So the thing is, you buy them and you only do it one time because after that, that's it. That's the game.
Yeah. Well, you know the answer after.
You know the answer after that. Yeah. So there's no point in it. But
so I wonder if you could sell that game, or you could.
I bet you we could. We could probably throw it on Facebook Marketplace and make half price on it.
Yeah, So, but if I was to take it, because I don't know the answer.
Yeah, you would take it. You don't know anything about it,
right?
And like I did, so because I'm organized,
you kept
I put it exactly like it was.
Okay.
So like, of course, everything is opened already,
yeah.
But everything is in its own place where it's supposed to be.
Okay.
So I mean, that would be a good thing. Like, but like I said, it took 3 hours for us to do it, and you have to pay attention to every single detail, and you have to read a lot.
So I actually looked at it, and I was like, I'm super intrigued because I like them unsolved mysteries and stuff like that. So I looked at it, and it's actually got police reports. It's got autopsy reports.
Yeah.
It's got interviews with, criminals with it.
Yeah. It's got, like,
and you got to really think about it and put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah. It's not, and it wasn't easy. It ain't like they just give you no, they don't give you nothing.
Yeah.
It's not easy. But anyways, yeah. So that shit is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways. So, like, you came up with this idea. I'm going to let you run with it.
So we went into this last show. We went into this aliens, yes or no. So there's been a lot of things, over the history of the world, of the intelligent world, of recorded world, Aristotle and some of these other guys that they feel like they've actually talked to aliens and stuff, and they gave them some ideas. I want to know what the fuck is up with the creator of The Simpsons and the writers of The Simpsons.
Dude, that shit's so wild. Just like
they have predicted some shit that's crazy.
Their prediction, and they're like, okay, of course they have like a bunch of episodes, but like a bunch of shit that's even from the 90s have came true for today.
Exactly. I mean, we got stuff like Lady Gaga doing the Super Bowl. They hold on. I got some notes here. So in 2012, The Simpsons did a Super Bowl thing, and Lady Gaga was like the
performer.
Performer, halftime show.
Yeah.
Well, in 2017, guess who was halftime show?
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga. And I think they even had the two teams matched up the same way. Which is crazy.
How? See, like it's like, oh yeah, no, they just went ahead and copied The Simpsons. No, those are legit, like just predictions. Like someone said, hey, we're gonna make this episode. The creator of it just like, hey, this is an idea of mine. This dude's dreaming into the future, which is fucking crazy.
Yeah, and you wonder if somewhere up above, somebody's talking to somebody below.
Yeah, no, this is artificial intelligence. AI is definitely happening here.
I mean, so another fantastic thing. In 2000, they had a Simpsons episode where Trump had become president.
Trump has become president.
Yeah.
And guess what happened? He was our president.
Yeah. In 2016, Trump became our president.
Yeah.
And what's one of the scenes on the show?
You talking about the escalator?
The golden escalator.
The golden escalator. So Trump owned a casino that he wanted everything golden in it. And this is before he made the casino.
Yes.
Before he made it. And guess what? He built it. He had it built, and he was riding on his golden escalator.
Yeah.
That was a real fucking thing that happened.
Yeah. I mean that it's crazy. How did they it's not luck.
No.
I mean, because there's so many of them. We're not even touching the surface of how many of them.
We're not touching. There's way more of them.
So in 1993, The Simpsons predicted, they had an episode where the world had a pandemic.
Yeah. No, yeah, and we a pandemic would never fucking happen.
So they called it the Osaka flu.
The Osaka flu.
Yeah.
Which,
that's a Japanese name,
it's
right?
a Japanese name.
Chinese name or something.
Yeah. And guess what? I'm going to do this for the Hodge twins out here because I have not, the Hodge twins. What they say to China?
The China.
God damn it! They used to say something about China. God, I'm sorry, I ruined that one. But it was funny because they used to just say China.
China. Yeah. No, it was definitely created in China.
But yeah, that shit was definitely from over there.
Yeah.
And it's they are like a horrible liar about things.
Oh, they're
because
terrible.
they were like admitting that it came from one of their science labs, and then all of a sudden, no, it didn't come from us at all. No, it wasn't us. No. But they're at first they admitted it, and then they took it back and said it wasn't us. No.
No, what's strange to me is that before the pandemic, years before the pandemic, it seemed like the Chinese in China, they knew that something was going to happen because their own people back then would walk around with masks. All the time. They live with masks.
Asian culture is that way. Yeah. They live with masks.
And I'm like, what the fuck? But all of a sudden they knew,
Yeah.
So, hell, Simpsons even predicted the murder hornets. which happened during the pandemic.
Right. Like that
You know?
shit. Like, I want to know what's next.
Yeah.
Like it
All
almost
we
be.
got to do is go back and watch The Simpsons.
We need to go back in history and watch like the early 2000s episodes.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you something in there is gonna fucking happen.
Right.
And this is kind of, I hate to say it, it's kind of racist of him, but the Indian owned a store. Abdul, I think his name is Habdul.
Yeah.
He owned the store, and in today's standard, that is most likely the thing around here. So,
they never did predict that Trump would lose the election.
no, they didn't predict
They
that.
predicted he'd become president.
You know what would be funny if they predicted a president falling on stairs and falling off a bicycle.
That would have been funny.
That shit would have been funny, but
Yeah.
yeah. Anyways, man, this shit's been good.
Yeah, it's been a great show.
I fucking love you. You know that?
Yeah, even though you think I hated you.
Oh no, you hated me as a kid, so that's fair. It's fair. I get it. I get it. You're a football person, and I wasn't so much.
I did not hate you.
But it's okay.
I favored.
So I want to
I
know.
have
So
my
then,
favorites.
real quick before we end it, now, do you have a favorite during each season, or are we just all the same now, or? I mean,
No comment.
no comment.
I have a favorite, but she's not one of my boys.
Yep. You're right. She's
She's
not-
not one of my boys.
Yeah. Anyways, hey, Pop.
She controls one of them. But
I love you, and this was a good episode. I
yeah, love you too.
love you. All right. Take care, guys.
Peace out.